Hello, how are you? This is going to be for the sign of Gemini. It's for the week from 18th to the 24th of August. And first I'm going to pull the overall energy and then we will take it from there. If you need to reach out for a personal reading, energy clearing, cord cutting, spells, crying, or any other services that I offer, there is an email in the description box below, so feel free to use it. Also, if you just want to ask something, again, you can use that. Now let's see what is going on here for you. What do we have? Wow. Well, you have the Death card here. So Scorpio showing up. There is some type of change here and transformation that's going to be happening. Now, it's not going to be same for everybody. For some of you, there could be some type of major ending that needs to happen so that we can, you know, see this sun come again. But for some of you, it could be just a transformation. Even if the things have been going a little bit slow and this was like, seemed like it's never going to happen, you know, like it's like, okay, I'm only going through this, you know, like, is it ever going to end? Well, for some of you at least, I mean, it is a general reading, it's not a personal, but at least for some of you, something might actually finally end this week, okay? I do get even the Ace of Swords here, which means if you were waiting here on some type of solution, even the legal stuff here, or just, you know, something to end. With this Ace of Swords, it could be a yes if you had a question. Something is coming through. It could be negotiation, it could be decision, it could be notification, it could be interview here, whatever you're dealing here. And it looks like it's time for you to manifest something or something to be manifested here for you, you know. So let's see, it might have to do with some type of communication, you see, definitely. And as I say, even negotiations, decisions. So it could be also if you were struggling in the situation, you might actually do some energy work with the cord cutting or anything else with this Ace of Swords. Now, if you want to join the membership, there is a join button below the video. You can press it. There are a couple of options there that you can choose from and benefit from. And I do upload those members only videos every day, so it's a lot of extra videos to watch if you like what I do. And also it's a very good way to support me and my channel so that I can keep doing what I'm doing here, which is these free videos for the YouTube viewers. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Okay, here we go, Gemini. Well, the Ten of Wands, it looks like you're just like, okay, let's be done. There is a completion here and you're going to have a sense of relief. But something has been going on for ages here, you see. You might have been feeling really overwhelmed here. There is a lot of, you know, difficulties, a lot of stuff piled up, you see. Okay, it looks like we are resolving that. Well, the King of Wands will do that. Now, Leo energy here, King of Wands, male or female, but this one is a go-getter, manifestor, and definitely somebody who takes action. So whatever this is, it looks like you're going to have some type of help with this Ace of Swords this way or the other that's going to allow you to go from here to here. But you're going to have to be very confident about what are you going to do. And if you need to cut something out, well, do it, you know, energetically speaking, of course. That's why you have been given the sword. Also, it's about doing what's right, you know. And don't forget to do what's right for you, okay? Because usually we think, you know, about karma and like what's right for the others. Bad karma is also when we don't respect ourselves and don't do what's right for us, you know. It's not only about the others. Well, the Six of Pentacles, you see, something that it's right. There is a reciprocity here. The scales are balancing here, okay? Now, it could be the closures here, given, taken, you know, so that we can just move forward. It could be definitely something legal. But whatever is coming here for you, it's going to bring this reciprocity, okay? Now, for some of you, something might be fixed here from the past, okay? Whatever this is. It doesn't have to be your ex, it can be anything else, okay? It doesn't have to be even person. But for those of you that there is something that you would like to, you know, reconsider here, well, this could be happening, okay? Now, let's see what else. Yeah, you see the Eight of Wands. There is a communication definitely coming in and the shift. Things are speeding up. Even something here that was going on like, it's not going. Well, now it's going, okay? So definitely expect also definitely communication here, negotiation, anything like that. Some of you might have been dealing with some type of deal here that you have been negotiating for, you know, ages here. Well, you might just get here what you have wanted, okay? It could be also the legal stuff, the legal settlements. But whatever this is, it's speeding up and it looks like you're going to actually see finally the sun on the horizon. Something is going to happen, and it looks like positive, you see. Very favorable time to change situation by negotiating. Whatever you need to negotiate, even your relationship, you can negotiate whatever you want here, okay? Very good time for that. Don't forget that. Well, the Empress is here. What did I tell you? Know your worth. From the moment that you do that, everything is going to start falling into the place. Very important to respect yourself, okay? Healthy boundaries here. Don't allow, like any, as here from people here to be put on your shoulders, you see. You don't have to do all the time everything for the others. And you did have some readings lately that were suggesting that some things really need to be left in the past. I mean, look at you. You're showing in the Empress energy. Again, male or female, whatever. This is Taurus Libra here. And the ruler is Venus. This is Venus. Now, Venus is definitely using law of attraction, manifestation, a lot of growth, potential, nurturing even energy. Nurture yourself, pamper yourself, heal yourself. You see? And definitely appreciate yourself, because if you don't, nobody else will. That's how it works. So this is about that, and this is about the great potential, a lot of abundant energy here. Now, abundance can be emotional, financial, spiritual, depending, obviously here you're not going to be dealing with the same thing here, and this is just a weekly energy check, so everything goes. But you have a great, amazing potential. Well, this is you now, Knight of Swords. That's you, my dear Gemini, is here. Well, the Knights bring change. We are talking here lifestyle change. And definitely, because that's a shift, it could be 180. And from this 10 of Wands, you're stepping into the Empress energy, you see. So, well, this is going to really put a smile on your face, because this sun is finally rising. This here is representation like the longest night, and then the sun comes out. Well, here it is. This is your sun coming out. Now, the point is here, with the Knight of Swords, you're going to have a lot of clarity, so make sure that you do. That's why you were given this. Remember that I told you I was picking this Ace of Swords. For some of you, it's in the form of guidance, okay? Some type of epiphany, awakening. For the rest of you, I'm not saying it could be, some type of communication, some type of notification, some type of negotiation here, okay? But it looks like this is going to change how the things are, and in a big way here for you, especially because this is your energy. Now, I told you some of you need a healing here, 4 of Swords, okay? Definitely, whatever this is, it needs to be done. So complete this healing, okay? Put an end to this situation, heal from or heal with, depending on what this is, okay? And also, if you need some time, yes, you can have some time here to sit down and to think about something, to contemplate on something. But then this week would be about finally taking also action. Okay, but if you need, take a moment here, okay? But don't drag this any longer. I mean, it has been going on for a while, okay? Now, it looks like you're going to be able here to have some type of recovery even from whatever this was, because this looks heavy, okay? And the things are going to start moving in the right direction. Now, for some of you, yeah, it could be fixing the existing situation, whatever, even the past. But for a lot of you, this is going to be about the new. Now, you do have here the King of Cups, so more Scorpio energy here. But this is about, where are you going now? You see, you're going to something that's going to be stable, something that's going to be rewarding, something that's going to be heartfelt. Now it can be work, it can be person, it can be just how you feel about yourself. You could be starting really to appreciate yourself, you see, and then the things start happening, almost like a magic here. It's not a magic, it's like what you're attracting here, because you're going to do a little bit of that. After all, you're going to show in this Empress energy. Now the point is, if you can do this for yourself, you're going to attract all the right opportunities here, okay? Now, for some, I'm not saying it could be death and rebirth. This one is about birth and rebirth, and this is like death and rebirth. So it could be some situation that it's going to be like recycled here, but it has to be different, change. Or you could be here going through this, recycling processes, like reinventing yourself, healing, and definitely adopting some new role here, okay? That's what's coming through very strongly here. Well, you see the Hangman. What did I tell you? Well, you might have been stuck in a situation, Pisces energy, by the way, here, major arcana. But you're not anymore. And I told you, you're going to have this epiphany, whatever. This one waits for epiphany, communication, revelation, whatever. You're going to have one of those with this Ace of Swords that I was getting for you. So you're not going to be stuck here anymore. You're going to know what you need to do, and you're going to put everything in motion here. Motion, and very quickly, okay? Now, if you need still some time, now would be the perfect time to think about it, especially because if you're watching this as soon as it's released, I'm doing this a little bit earlier, okay? So you do have time to prepare, because once that this starts, well, you're going to have to run, you know. I don't think you're going to have a lot of time here to, you know, think and rethink. Now would be the time to do that. Now, this is obviously here something that has been going on for ages, and now it's about to be completed this way or the other. Either we are doing this correctly, we are making the changes, the necessary ones, and this is it, or it's just the ending of situation, connection, whatever this is that needs to, because you are starting to see something different here. With the Hangman here, sometimes somebody might have a change of mind and heart, okay, and that's perfectly fine. Either it's somebody towards you or you. For a lot of you, this is about you, so, and maybe towards somebody else, but you know, just however it resonates here, you see. Okay, I'm gonna leave it here. Love you all. Take care. Bye.